There's like a big event happening right here, and like I forgot my hat, so I'm gonna be walking around looking like this, looking all greasy and gross. It's not Civil War days. I think it's the Revolutionary War days at the park, where there's like all these booths, there's reenactors, people dressed up like the Revolutionary War, there's muskets and shit. And there's like roughly 400 billion Boy Scouts walking around too. So I don't know. It's super awkward for me. I like being just like alone when I exercise, interacting with and making eye contact with as few people as possible. And there's a lot of people here right now. Okay, good morning. Oh my God, is this really what I look like? Oh well. Today starts my 37 by 37 challenge. I am super sick, of course, because I can't, oh, a car just pulled up right next to me. Awesome. That's not awkward. Of course I can't like catch a break here. But I'm doing it anyway. I'm going out to exercise. Obviously I'm not going to be like, running drills or anything. I just pulled up to Central Park, Huntington Beach, Central Park, not the Central Park, obviously. And I'm gonna go for a walk. This side of the park that I'm at is about a mile. It's like a little bit more than a mile, I think. My 37 by 37, what that is, I'm going to exercise 37 days leading up to my 37th birthday. 37 days in a row. It doesn't have to be anything spectacular and amazing and outstanding, but I just need to like get up and get moving, either do some yoga, go for a walk, go to the gym if I end up getting a gym membership, which I think I'm probably gonna do. I still haven't like looked into it yet. Money's a little tight this month, so maybe in March, maybe I'll just make that my birthday present to myself and get a gym membership. I don't feel like doing this right now because I'm sick again, even though it's like I never even fully recovered from the last time I was sick. My ears are still totally plugged. Now my nose is plugged again. I'm anemic, which I've always been anemic, or not always, but I've been anemic for a long time. It's just I just found out that I actually am anemic, which explains everything. What it did is it justified how tired and exhausted and fatigued I am. It justified it. And it made me feel like I'm not crazy. I'm not just like lazy. I'm not just out of shape. Like I really do have like legitimate medical reasons why I feel so exhausted. It's hard to just put one foot in front of the other some days because I'm just so drained. And I literally am drained. I'm drained of blood. Like I have less red blood cells in my body. So there's so many people walking around outside my car right now. This is so awkward for me to just be like filming myself, but oh well, let's get walking. It's Sunday. Blake and the kids should be here with me. We should be pushing them in the stroller, but Blake didn't want to. So disappointing. I'm hoping I can get him out tomorrow. He says he feels like a little tickle in his throat, like he might be getting sick too. And I'm like, I'm full blown sick and I'm doing this anyway, but whatever. It's my journey, not his. If he wants to join me, that's great. If he doesn't, that's fine too. There's like a big event happening right here, and like I forgot my hat, so I'm gonna be walking around looking like this, looking all greasy and gross. It's not Civil War days. I think it's the Revolutionary War days at the park, where there's like all these booths, there's reenactors, people dressed up like the Revolutionary War, there's muskets and shit. And there's like roughly 400 billion Boy Scouts walking around too. So I don't know. It's super awkward for me. I like being just like alone when I exercise, interacting with and making eye contact with as few people as possible. And there's a lot of people here right now. But it is Sunday, so what do I expect? I chose the park instead of the beach because, for one thing, I forgot my I lost my sunglasses, and the beach is just like too bright. There's at least like a ton of trees, so that'll shade me from the sun a little bit. And it's just like nice and flat, nice and easy. I could have gone to the wetlands, but that's like more of a hike. And plus I know the like exact measurement of this. It's a loop. I know it's just a mile. It'll be a nice, easy way to start. So I have killed like 6 minutes talking to you. So I'm gonna Go walk now. Okay, I am home now, showered. You're welcome. I'm no longer disgusting. That was actually really good. I felt okay. I even went like maybe a little faster than I expected, mostly because I'm just awkward and there were so many people for that Revolutionary War reenactment thing. There were so many people there that I would just like walked as fast as I could to get out of there, honestly. Funny thing, I saw someone from the city that I know. He was there. He like films stuff for the city. I saw him walking by. Luckily, it's like one of those things where I know who he is and I've met him a bunch of times, but he doesn't remember who I am, so he didn't recognize me. He knows my mom really well, though. So if I went over and I said, oh, you know, I'm Debbie Bales' daughter, he would be like, oh, yeah. But of course, he was busy and I was busy exercising. There's no way I'm going to be like, oh, hi, wait, stop. Stop what you're doing. This sweaty, disgusting, greasy woman wants to come over and say hi to you. No way. Same goes for the other person I saw there. I saw our wedding officiant there. We knew when we hired him to be our officiant that he does things like that. He was in character. He was doing some sort of demonstration or something in one of the booths. And I tried to get my camera out, but I like saw him kind of at the last second when I was like right there. So I would have had to completely come to a halt and take my camera out and like take a picture of him. And that would have just been too weird. But I was like really happy to see him because it's like, oh, he married us. Like, that's kind of cool. And he was an extremely nice guy. He's a character, let's put it that way, obviously, because he dresses up like characters for a living, basically, and a hobby, and that's what he enjoys doing. He goes to the Renaissance fairs, he goes to all these like Civil War, Revolutionary War reenactment things. We had the option to have him like dress up as some sort of a period character to marry us. We opted not to, but I kind of regret that. Like I should have had him be like, I don't know, in Victorian clothes or something. I don't know. Like he would have done it. That's the cool thing. So that was really nice to see him there. That gave me kind of like the warm fuzzy feeling. So exercise wise, I felt really good when I was out there. I think like it warmed me up. I was freezing cold before I left. Another side effect of being anemic, which is another one of those things where my anemia has explained why I'm always so freezing, why I'm always so tired, why I'm always so freezing. It's because I'm anemic. So I was freezing cold. It was 55 degrees when I started my walk. I looked at the temperature on my car, which I'm not going to complain about the weather because I know that there's parts of the country right now that are like up to your eyeballs in snow and you can't even go outside and go for a walk. But I'm going to say I was cold and the walk warmed me up. So that helped. I actually feel, and having the sun on me, even though the sun is the devil, it's also gives you life and gives you energy and makes you feel good. So now my body doesn't feel great now. I felt good like in the moment, but for the last like 2 days, I don't know, honestly, don't know what I did, but my legs are so sore as if I have been doing lots and lots of squats. And I cannot figure out what I did because I wasn't doing any kind of heavy lifting or I don't know. I cannot remember what I did that made my legs and like my ankles so sore. Like my hamstrings and my quads and even like my calves and shins and my ankles, like my whole, every muscle in my legs are killing me. And I can't figure out why. So as I was on this walk, they were loosening up and they were feeling like good. But then as soon as I got in the car and I drove home, by the time I go to get out of the car, they were just like totally tight and stiffened up and sore. And so now I'm like really sore. So I think I might be uber motivated today. And during Brody's nap, I might do a yoga video at home just to try to just stretch it all out. I'm also going to take some Advil because ibuprofen is life. hopefully that helps things. I also, today is the start of upping my water intake. How many times am I going to say I need to plan the meals and I need to drink more water? Those are the two things that I have the hardest time with. I don't understand. Okay, I'm going to end this video right now and I'm going to set a timer to remind myself to drink water. That's what I'm going to do right now. But first, before I do that, I want to say most of this 37 by 37 challenge that I'm doing is going to be on Instagram. I'm not going to be doing tons and tons of videos for YouTube for this because it's just going to make my YouTube videos way too long because I'm doing it every single day. And I don't honestly want to video every single day. I'm not a daily vlogger, you know? So I will be posting like a picture every single day on Instagram. Or if I forget for a couple days, I'll catch up and post catch up pictures too. Of what I did for my workout, how long it was, the distance, if I was going for a walk, my pace, you know, all of those kinds of stats. If I did yoga, if I end up going to the gym, I'll be posting all of that kind of stuff. So I hope anybody watching, I hope this gives you motivation, because if anyone doesn't want to do this, it's me. I do not want to do this. I feel like garbage today. I was cold. I was tired. My legs hurt, but I got out there and I did it and it made me feel a lot better. Actually, by the time I got into the car, like my sinuses were completely clear. I could breathe again. It was just from like being outside and moving my body and getting the blood flowing and being in the cold air. Like my sinuses got completely better. Now I'm totally stuffed up again because I just took a hot shower, and it does like the opposite to me. When you take a hot shower, like it does not clear up my sinuses. It just totally congests me. So anyway, I'm going to end this. I'm going to set a timer to remind myself to drink water, and I'll see you the next time. Falling asleep? Yeah? Yeah? You falling asleep? Put your glasses on. Are you falling asleep?
Yeah. Hey, Mommy.
What, baby? Ready to go home?
Mommy.
You ready to get out?
Mommy.
Ready to get up?
Mommy. Mommy.
What?
Mommy.
Going up?
No.
More swinging? Faster?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. I thought you were falling asleep. Are you awake now? Whoa. Are you awake? Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Cutie.
Oh my God, that's what excited, Mom.
First of all, look at me real quick. Did you stick a marker up your nose
Yeah,
today?
yes. Turn it. This way.
Did you stick a marker in your nose at school today?
Yeah.
Let me see. Was it a green marker?
No, Mommy.
Okay.
Look,
Let's see what's in our fruits and vegetables. Are you ready, Brody?
Yeah.
Okay. What did we get?
Oh my gosh.
What is that?
It's French fry.
What?
It's chocolate.
Chocolate?
It's chocolate.
Chocolate and toasted. I literally do not remember asking for this, but okay. You found an apple. Don't eat it.
There's something in here.
Well, that's Mommy's drink. Mommy wanted that.
Beans.
Green beans?
Green.
Oh boy.
Look at all kinds of peppers.
Ooh, all kinds of peppers. Yep, I don't remember ordering that either.
Look at these green.
Bell peppers. Okay, leave the apple alone,
Oh my
baby.
gosh, look at the humongous carrot.
A humongous carrot. Oh my gosh.
Ew, that's very
That's a gnarly looking one. Look at it. Ooh, it's ugly.
Look, like a carrot nose.
Like a carrot nose. What else?
Oh my God, look
Literally just climbed up onto the
at
table.
another pepper.
Okay, it's chaos. It's chaos.
That's it.
It's chaos. Okay, oh my gosh. Okay, what else?
So, that's it.
Carrot!
Yay.
Big carrot! Please don't fall off.
Look, Mom. Apple.
Another apple!
Look, Mom.
What are those? Do you know? Want me to tell you?
What?
Brussels sprouts!
Where? Living for outside.
No, we eat them.
Plain. A potato.
Potatoes!
I got it.
Okay, put it down.
Then we got a lot of stuff. Maybe we're putting it in the
What's this?
Yeah, apple. Chocolate.
Chocolate!
This one is for Brody.
One for you, one for Brody?
It's open.
I think they're both for Mommy.
Oh no, Mommy. but they're chocolate though.
Oh, let's get this out.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in the way. Oh, there we go.
Mommy, there's another one.
Another one.
It's
Big bell pepper. I think this is just the ice. Oh, get that potato off of there. Okay. Good.
Hey! Mommy, Tita.
That's a giant carrot.
Let's open it, Mom.
We're not going to open the chocolate. You just ate a cookie on the way home, remember?
I want a cookie, Mom.
You just ate one.
Oh.
Yeah, you forgot. Wow, I think that's it, you guys.
No, I forgot apple.
Well,
And
Brody, Brody found the apples. Brody, you are literally on the table.
3.
Oh, 3 carrots. Wowee.
I want to open
Put it all back.
I want to keep chocolate.
Okay, you just ate a cookie, though.
And but I want to wait for yet.
You said in the car on the way here, you said, my tummy hurts. I ate too many cookies and too many sweets. And I just want to sit on the couch and I don't want to eat anything else.
No, I want to eat.
You changed your mind?
This.
Dude, why are you so loud?
I just want to eat chocolate, Mom.
You want one of those? Maybe when Brody takes his nap.
Boy, are you tired?
Oh, don't eat the apple.
Whoa.
You just take a bite of it? Yeah.
I want to eat the pineapple.
2 apples today?
Mama,
Did you just take a bite of the bell pepper?
Yeah.
How did that taste? No, stop. We're not going to bite all the... All right, we're done. Shutting it down.
I'm really hungry.
Do you want an apple?
No. Yeah, I really apple.
Yeah, you're eating an apple. I see that. Okay, all done. Oh, God.
Mommy,
There was a couple other things that we've missed. There's my garlic. They were stuck in with the ice pack.
Oh my God.
Is it freezing? Garlic and hummus.
We got more.
That's yummy to dip carrots in that. We're not going to open the garlic, okay? No. Thank you. Feel the ice. Feel that.
Oh my God.
Is it so freezing? Of course, Brody tries to deadlift it. Oh,
Cold.
so cold.
Oh my gosh. It's really heavy.
And it's really freezing.
And it's really stuck.
Okay, we're going to leave it alone. Hi, Penny.
Listen,
Hi, baby.
hungry.
Hi. Oh, my sweet. Okay, happy weigh-in Wednesday, everybody. My weight was way higher than I expected it to be today. I moved the scale around and like recalibrated it because I just thought like there was no way I gained weight this week. I started exercising this week. I'm on day 4 of my 37 by 37. I went on a nice walk with Brody this morning after I dropped Bo off at school. So it's 3 walks in 4 days, and I've done yoga twice. So I even doubled up one day of exercise. So I don't know. And I don't feel like my diet has been bad. I really don't. And that's honestly speaking. I had McDonald's one day this week, and I believe I had 1 or 2 sodas. I did have 1 beer on Sunday night, but that wouldn't be enough to do all that. The only thing there's 2 things, 2 factors. First of all, I want to say like, this is why just being a slave to the scale is kind of stupid, to be honest, because I feel strong and like when I look in the mirror, I feel slimmer. So I don't know what was up with the scale today. I just don't. When I woke up this morning, and that's when I weighed myself, I felt very bloated and just like swollen and puffy all over my whole body. And I'm extremely sore. So I might be dealing with some like inflammation issues. I could be also just very much retaining water because I'm due to start my period any moment. And that could easily explain a 5 pound fluctuation in my weight. But it was just a little discouraging because I feel like I've been doing really well. And you always want that to reflect on the scale. I'm still sick and that blows. But today, for some reason, I'm feeling just better. Like, mentally, I guess. Like it feels almost like spring today. The sun is out. The sun is warm. It's not freezing cold. It wasn't freezing cold when I woke up this morning. The walk was just really pleasant. Although Brody was like not really being very good when we were walking. So that part was not pleasant, but it actually like made me walk faster. My time didn't reflect my pace. Like my pace was a lot slower, but when I was walking, you can see the pace change. So it was because I had to keep stopping to like get him to stop screaming and yelling and arching and trying to get out of the stroller. So every time I stopped, obviously that slowed my entire overall pace down. But when I was walking at like a 17-minute mile pace, which is relatively fast for me. I know that sounds kind of ridiculous, a 17-minute mile, but usually it's like a 20-minute mile when I'm walking. So I was walking a little faster. My feet are killing me. I really need to get these feet fixed. I like really rubbed out my tendons and like dug in there and tried to like physical therapy myself a little bit last night. So that might be why they're kind of like extra horrible right now. But with that kind of thing, it always gets worse before it gets better because it just feels terrible to like physical therapy yourself. But I do remember a lot of the stuff I'm supposed to be doing physical therapy wise from back when I was in physical therapy years ago for my feet. So I just need to be like helping myself a little bit better in that regard. I just don't know what to do about this cold that just won't go away. My ears have been plugged for like a month. So I still sound like I'm underwater. Speaking of water, that is one thing that I have been doing really, really, really well. It's only been 3 days. Today's the 4th day, but yesterday I didn't do as well because I had a soda yesterday. So that like, as I was drinking a soda, I wasn't drinking a water. And when I say a soda, it's like a large fast food soda. Okay. So it's not just like a can of soda. It's like the equivalent of like 4 sodas, a lot of soda. So, and I was drinking that like throughout the entire day. I was like nursing it. And so I wasn't drinking as much water, but I still drank 1 entire bottle of my hydro flask, and it's a 40-ounce hydro flask. The 2 days prior to that, I drank 2 entire bottles of water in my hydro flask. So that was 80 ounces of water. I have not had 80 ounces of water in a day. Honestly, I cannot say that I ever have. Because I never drink water. Maybe if I was on maybe the last time I went on like a hike, like a grueling hike. And that would have been easily 5 years ago or more. I mean, it was way before I got married, way before I had kids. So it's been a long time. So I haven't had 80 ounces of water in a day in 5 years or more, probably 6. And then before that, it was probably like another 5. So I just don't drink water and I don't know what's wrong with me, but I'm trying really hard. I just had a sparkling water. These LaCroix, is that how you say that? LaCroix. I just had one of those because I'm trying that for when I'm craving something bubbly, because it's the bubbly soda that I really crave. Obviously it's the sugar and the caffeine too, but it's like when I'm eating a meal, I don't feel like just having flat water. So I'm going to see if these LaCroix, or I've had another one lately. It's Spindrift. Same thing. It's just like a naturally flavored sparkling water. The LaCroix actually has 0 calories. The other one had like 6 or something, 5. It's just naturally flavored with like a splash of fruit juice or something. So anyway, I've been good on drinking water. I've been exercising every day. I've been reeling in the food. I've been planning the meals. You know, I just might be super duper bloated. That's all I can think. And just like inflamed, like I said, from muscle pain and stuff. All right, kids need me. That's it. I'll see you in the next one.